Okay. Hello. Hello, welcome once again.
I think my Wi-Fi got interrupted or something.
No, I went off of it, but we're all on now.
Okay.
Welcome back to Live with Ya, and tonight we're live with Ya. That's Ya Tobra, who is the author of Reflections for a Thirsty Soul, which is already out. But there's another book coming titled A Woman. Today is from that book. So we have Yafoda and then Amajo and myself, Russell. We're still on the topic of honoring oneself, and we have two topics under that we'll be discussing today, time permitting. So the first one is about self, and then the second one, if we're able to get to that, will be friendship. So I'll read through the first one, and then we'll get to discussing on that. So number one, self. How we feel about ourselves as women is a major factor in how we honor ourselves. What messages have we been feeding ourselves? I am not beautiful. I am not smart. I am not tall enough. That's me. I am too tall.
Yeah.
I am too short. I don't like myself. I am too fat. I am not worthy. This negative self talk has a way of whittling away one's confidence. Pretty soon we find ourselves down in the dumps and unable to rise again. Nugget number one, learn to love yourself. Matthew 22, verse 39. And the second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. To put it in context, in the previous verses, we are commanded to love God, which is the first commandment. From the second commandment, there is a requirement that you love your neighbor as yourself. So you see, scripture commands you to love yourself. It is that simple. Just wrap your mind around it. Wow. Auntie, yeah. Just love yourself. Interesting. It's interesting. Before we got to reading your book, the love your neighbor as yourself wasn't as prominent to me. Like,
Hello,
oh, hi,
Missy.
stage.
Hello, mommy, sister.
Ooh, are you coming on now?
She has the link.
Yes. Okay. So, what got you to write this part of um a woman's heart?
Well, for me, the thing is, um, we all grew up like in the same environment, but maybe like different raising from different homes. And I find, broadly speaking, especially in my time,
Oh
um,
yeah, today.
our the upbringing was different. There was a lot of things that the parents did not talk about
Mm-hmm.
or discuss. So even I'll give a classic example. Sometimes my daughters feel that, oh, um, how do they put, oh, you didn't tell us about this, you didn't tell us about that. And then I'll
Hmm.
say to them, you are getting more out of me than I ever got out of my mother,
Yeah.
in the sense that they were brought up in a different generation. There's a lot of things they don't talk about, or they want to act like it's not there. So all these feelings or how you're feeling, encouragement, at least somebody talking to you
Yeah.
that, oh, hey, what is going on with you? Oh, sorry, I will. Hello, mwah.
Hi.
Sister
Hello.
Nia, good evening. It's,
Mrs. Mrs.
Amit.
Yatas. Ɛna ɛyi ɛna do aha ɛna deɛ ɛna deɛ mo
I'm
ɛna
I'm
deɛ
still I'm still waiting for the red dress.
you uni how
Ha 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 ha
uni
ha
Hey,
ha ha.
which red dress is this?
The red dress
Mm.
that you wore the last time, I won it.
Mrs. Russell
Uh-huh.
wonim sɛ ɛyi nansi wodi wo birthday ɛna mo hu sɛ me no fi efie bi mu I know
Oh,
oh yes oh
if you
yes
Hey.
there
wo deɛ me no bɛka no wɔ
later.
birthday
Okay,
later.
after. All right.
Ehu sɛ ɛyi always
Uh-huh.
say ɛyi my husband be ɛyi happy birthday na m sɛ ɛyi
Oh,
awurade me kora ahyɛ ketewa bi mu anaa
oh.
sɛ me
Mehu
kaa
dia
deɛ wahu
oka no.
wahu
Mehu pa.
aha
Okay.
Hey, asɛm o. Yɛmfa
Messi.
nkɔkɔ atwe no nto baabi na yɛnka yɛ asɛm.
ɔsi me
They
deɛ deɛ
said
ade kyerɛ
tomorrow. They said
Ɛmaa no yɛdaa no ma
tomorrow.
ɔtwe kora.
yɛyɛ deɛ papapa yɛ deɛ correct yɛyɛ deɛ deɛ
Correct, bra.
Well, we
Mm-hmm.
thank God for that then. And like as I was saying, you don't get that. The support, like they provide for you, they'll do everything.
Right.
That I can't fault them 100%. But say emotionally, talking to you about day-to-day things, as a young girl, somebody to encourage you, somebody to um, empower you to feel good about yourself. Or
Yourself,
it's
yeah.
almost like you are in a maze and you are navigating by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like I always say that I try to put myself in people's situations. So that's how I write.
Okay.
Hello, Missy.
I
Welcome.
missed a long
So I
time.
know we've seen her lately. So you haven't seen her, but we
Oh,
have.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's it's just that like some parents don't know how to talk to their children about the facts of life. And
Mm-hmm.
especially the older generation, like, there are certain things that some of the conversations that we've been having on this platform, even to do with women, that in
Yeah.
the olden days, yeah, they have advice that they will give you. We're not saying nobody gave advice, but mainly the advice that they tended to be given was how to groom yourself as a woman to go and serve and please a man, but
Mm-hmm.
not how you, the woman yourself, to feel good about yourself and stand for yourself in the world in which you are.
Right.
So,
Right. Well, okay. I will go to. We have some questions that we want to cover.
mhm.
Um. Yeah. So, the first one is, how can we determine if how we feel about ourselves depicts that we honor ourselves? So, in other words, what are the kind of feelings or how you portray yourself or how you assess yourself to be?
Hello, Pastor P.
hi Pastor
Hi.
Clayton mwah
Sorry, yeah, I can was mhm.
Yeah. So, so that if we are feeling a certain way, we know that we are dishonoring ourselves or we are honoring ourselves, just so that we know what how it is practically. You
okay
know? Yeah.
I think I'll take this one and shake the table a little bit. Often at times, we women are so unkind to ourselves whilst we are busy looking after everybody, trying to please a lot of people, like external factors. We intend to forget who we really are, especially to
Mhm.
not only for married people, but even as a single person. If you are not careful, you find yourself trying to please everybody around you, try to be everything, trying
Yeah.
to be all over the place. But the real person, that is you. And this few weeks, I am watching some of the things he has started retracting to herself, that I will be kind to myself. These are things I can so much resonate with what Amma is doing. And sometimes you just need a wake up call to say that, listen, I own it to myself. Only if just pedicure, pampering yourself, having your own time, or sometimes just going to, if you are cheap as me, or the never is one of the things that I find very flattering. A woman, a young man, say, the cotton Starbucks and drink just a cup of cappuccino or something.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's all.
You are in my leg. I talking my language.
Yes. I'll go to Costa or I'll go to those places once in a while, just to see. Those of you, my dear ladies, those of you who are in London, who are in UK, you can even go to House of Fraser or John Lewis, or I mean the way they serve the cappuccino, yeah, and £4 and I. It's not like only coffee will fee, but the thing is, I'm being kind to myself.
Yes.
Where I'm sitting with the kappa.
Yes, sorry, permit me to interrupt you slowly. I like where you've gone with this, what you are saying, because there's something about it in this book about being kind to yourself. So
awesome.
we'll deal with it.
So a lot of times, you're busy looking after other people, trying to be our pastor, trying to be the women's leader, trying to be the most sexiest girl in the office, trying to be that. Sometimes, and yet married people don't know what's that situation. But even single ladies, let me tell you one thing. Be kind to yourself, because at the end of the day, all this sweat, all this hustle and bustle for who? Yes. We don't live for ourselves, though. But sometimes remember, you need who you are as an individual for all this attribute to work out around you. Dear American, you need all the things you see. We are center of it because you are holding it. Oh, your tentacle like so sunny in it was set in whole, near whole. Minim said the Americana, but I hope say will be better the Americana. And in the Bible, said, I wish above all things you live in good health. I was said,
no.
Any Diana,
busy shopping.
And I was said, wouldn't the answer America say, oh, you care, meaning about America, any Canada, but I think say, next year, I do not cover you would be a person. Canada and America, remember when my barber shop.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Yes, darling.
Oh, mom, we have to go and visit that your friend in Glasgow.
Of course, I can't wait. Why? Sometimes, if you are really disciplined, me, I'm very disciplined. It's an empowerment on your force. And I do of habit, enjoy me and Casameho. Why would I do that? Because I need to remember, say, I am me. May your ban, you may it is all right. But it is all right to also look. I mean, when I look, there's nothing wrong. Go and look, okay. Now I come. So that who say Obisha, but you are not jealous, you are not envious, you are not bitter. Oh, Sanya Mania, a form of therapy. And you now one part, man, talk you, or talk of £5. My said there real luxury shop. My koto be na me ti ho na me sepo. Na me hwe won a escafo papa na omo ye de no. Omo shop said the oye ne ye, said your father. A better time I menye sika no. I know how to leave it because I have owned it. A lot of people even have the money and now they have the means. But because sa tibia and a scenario kakre ya mi ya chro no. Unim die ntino. Who say, oh, yeah, what dear, abandon me, yeah, what dear, basa, debut. Unya knew but who's here a more deal. Son of a person psyche wagon. Nanisa, you know, and my one so unnourished nipedia, and my wakuma tower buying £5 cappuccino, Costa. So when you are in the process of getting degrees near their day to have a white collar job and answer now will build yourself up. You go to those places, you see how they sit, how they cross their legs, how they read the Times, how they read the US newspapers like a CMO. There be a enough for metro paper na yeto and really cheap. The information paper be any musa. But go and look at how me in fact evening time say me come budget to home bra me ntumi afford but me okọ costa ni ade ade da hofu obi kura kan wie de bia to pick it find out and the first 10 richest people at least you have an idea all this informal education for your soul
Right.
On one continent school demo me nyama bebre wo ho a men man ko school man house enti ye kapa anka fork and knife no
I want the network may cause problems.
Ushemwa fork and knife and kami hukura use. But you know what? I mean, I study people. I go to places where they do those things. I watch, I observe. Then when I come and I'm on my own small corner, I'm embarrassment whereby now may practice. Because after all, in our typical Ghanaian homes, you know, Ushemwa if you do something. But I'm call boarding house, you know, they are taught how to use fork and knife.
Yeah. Right.
So, Misano, how I was able to shape my mind. I did not just get here, but I picked one or two from there, a little here, a little there. And no, and the money my friend say, you keep updating and upgrading yourself. And efficiency, kakrana, what brand, it's make cover. And my own to see, and my own, after would do someone, and ya wakasakasa. Who say a group of learned people are gathered, you are not afraid. Say Ebia Obi Jimmy Fame. And I say, so what you are saying?
Yeah.
We learn. Sometimes these things, you cannot be ignorant. One can say ignorant. Then you realize where the 60. All the things you wish you could have done, you couldn't do it. But let me tell you, until you are intentional about the life you are living, and be intentional about everything around you, even the way you sit, the way I want to have contact with the director of the company who is speaking. I want you to notice me in your dreams. You have to feel me. Oh yes, people should learn to even sit strategically, even when you go to church. Why? Because I didn't do what all the time. The past very late. An excuse yeah, back when Uncle and Uncle, but
Yeah.
even the angels that carry vessels of honor and virtues, they have time for everybody. But my point is, everybody wants to grab. Now you see a fact of what am I doing? Said my name. I'm saying with the angle, just so somebody will know, say, Abrabona, yeah, but you have to be intentional about everything.
Yes.
Everything. Selections of friends, your gathering, your association, how you even chop the Musikana one kasa, you have to be intentional about it. In fact, on my you'll be intentional about them, their upbringing. That you own your trust. Canada, the Okwa school free, JBR free. Oh, you're common. What will I do extra so that my kid will stand out? It's your casting intentional. These are some of the things. And you be big things. What is that mean? But live the life. Just say when you stand aside, you have not regretted. The idea be about 3 years ago, or maybe 5 years ago. Metinyashen abriya mi womi mu. Me okay about it. Me feeling inferior. Me ni obi nam no obi kita the latest 2020 adia. I am not bothered. I am not bitter. I'm not unim because Messiah said I am content with myself.
Right.
Messiah said a bibia ni mu adewo. Messiah said obia wo ne mre. Messiah said many mre di obi ani. Wahu enibre wo obia no matter how people want to say it. Enibre ni obi afa nka wo mbre so obeye bibi o. Anka abetina wo BCD mu. Let's be honest. Now mum difference they say ade yi eye me fe se ehya amado a mekanfo no na magye nyame adi se amado atumi anya enso nyame yese me nso metumi anya amado kita ti kita ti ba ko te se me nya o won se du te se me nya sister ya Russell ai ni ti no ye ba ko te se me adai pe no adai na me de na YouTube mo kra ko e but sister ya Russell ka bro ko sin me. I need to find out how he's so articulate and have command over the English language, isn't it? Rather than say I'll be fighting her, say or no a camera for Papa Chen. Or therefore, oh yes, I know I started doing kubo what them. And they share the level of say where the kubo and now we do. But in the midst me nisa define, I will associate, I'll ask questions, I'll find out, and no na bebre, mugana for bebre, Bibia every year, and ya papa. You're not dear, a papa. You be dear and get papa. Now, the woman say even Sapa was so Usiana. She say, met me the many out of form at the end many meaning we had to crawl my downfall. But Mesha asked the dinner. Mesha that to was finding out how Yanema. Say, Womuana say was say input because it's a ya Russell inbox room. How do I do this? And say my papa, why may you so? Sister, ya should be so some papa baby son. Me ye ketewa e ma menso me ko lese me ye ketewa se sta adwene mo poi e wo yetiri mu e mo ba utimi hwe ho in that dimension you don't lose who you are after wo short hwe mu you are confident you might not have everything but you are not where you used to be. I mean, that is how I would put it. When I was reading Antia, that part of the book, I think the revelation I got was as a woman I must be aware of my environment. I must command the things that goes around me. I think the revelation I had was that portion of that book. After reading it, he said, I have to take charge of who I am. It was because I am a carrier of a lot of things. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I am somebody's friend, I am somebody's daughter. People see me as their role model. I am there for a purpose. So I'm proposing if I will be able to fulfill and now I will achieve the best of me. I will send me nourishing me. I will send me and send me different. Bible say, said you nyankopon do yase. Odi ka do ne hu, nyame no do ne ho. Ansa na o de ba koro be ma yen. Ai, do wo nyonko sa o hu. Ti sa scripture ni so the level you love yourself, that is how much love you can give. You don't just go say, I love you, that will love you. That is how people get it twisted. Or no, I want none of what I can say, I love you, it's not love, the typical absent. Sister, now no. What do you want? You never do what the soul wants answer. And son, I would you be. What do you want? I give you a few move, but I won't say you did the same for my wife. Is it okay? If you are very careful, the things that come out from you and the thing you also inhale in yourself. I think send this year now, if you will be can and also the account.
Amajo.
Yes, Sister.
Do you wanna add anything?
You practically said it all, but before I say anything at all, you too.
I
Take
think Antia is having problems with her Wi-Fi.
No,
So
sorry.
we just have to
for
continue.
saying it answer this on your show to Akuma Zimbi or whatever her name is. Oh my God.
You know me
I
now.
really love that aspect, and that comes to here too. So, until your Patrick said, a man the I train and say go take care of how to take care of a man, and we were not taught how to take care of a woman. And but funny enough, our men were not taught how to take care of a woman, which I
Mm.
don't get.
You.
Because if it was all about Swediana, yeah, Nadachu warrior way Maukuna. How come there wasn't any thought that Ususia said Usubaby said Ebea? Also one country or Yere says, how come there was nothing like that?
Yeah.
Mhm. That is one hell of a question that beats my mind. So I so much like the way you put it that if you have a son, a boy child out there, treat that child how he or she would treat a woman.
Mm.
Because apart from we even loving ourselves or admiring ourselves or treating ourselves well or how whichever way we are putting it, that is
Mm.
sounding so sweet. If you have all that and somebody else or a man in your life will not appreciate or will
Mm.
not recognize all that in you, then where does that lead? Unless you see, so so it's all about if we are teaching it on the women's side, we should try and elaborate it on the man's side too, so they will
Right.
also they will also get it to be like it's not it shouldn't be just women, but the men have to come in too. So we if you can love yourself, you can look good, but I love looking good. I love going for coffee. I like
Of
creating an attention. If you see me walking, it's like I owe the world.
it's like
Oh, I hold no apology to that anyway. Anybody, but it's just kind of that kind of feeling. If some you see the men go like, oh wow, you get it. It just the
you own
feeling
it.
that comes with it. So it's good. We have to treat ourselves. We have to love ourselves. We have to learn all the root channels, the right channels to take. We have
Right.
to, I call it pampering. Even me creaming
Yeah.
myself, I'm pampering
Myself.
my case. You get it?
Mm.
It as much as it's good for us, we should understand it that the more you love it, the more we show that kind of life to ourselves, the more we can be
Mm-hmm.
able to channel it out and it
Mm.
can reach others. And more importantly, the more you love yourself, the more you find out like everything around it is so nice. It's like you vision the world differently. If
Mm.
because of that, if I'm very, very broke, that is the time I will make up, I will dress up. If I'm that broke,
To feel good.
if you
Mm.
see me going to work and I feel like going to a party, you put the things I'm
That's right.
not. I
Mm.
just want to live my element, just to motivate myself that hey, today I don't have it, but this is how I have to do. It's what we have to find a way to make it fun. In a way, it's hard. It's not that easy out there on anybody, but society has made it in a way whereby we have been too hard on ourselves too much. We all
Mm.
just have to live. I mean, press on a little. Hey, go have a coffee. Just Auntie I said, go. I mean, go to the library. Just read. Even if you can't read, look into the pictures. If you don't want to read, just look into the pictures. Go to a movie once in a while, even if the movie is not nice or you're not lucky to have it. I mean, just go anyway, just once in a while. Let's loosen up a little bit and appreciate ourselves a little more. And that's all I
So,
can add to it.
Sister, yeah, let me add something to it. I'll just,
Okay.
whilst we are talking about this one, this book come from Joyce Meyer, come to
Okay.
mind, where he
Okay.
talked about wear the dress you want to wear, buy the bag you want to buy, do the things you wanted to do. Why? Because it is for you. It is for you,
Yeah.
Yes.
not for anybody else. And remember, you own it to yourself that thing. I mean, simple as pedicure. I mean, Chinese maybe and $15. So it's
I have
$20.
I have all the machines they have in their shop, but you won't believe it. I still have to go there. For why I bought them, I
Yes,
don't.
because you know what?
Well, it's a different feeling, eh?
Yes, it puts you in a different place for you to sit
Yeah.
down, somebody also service you. I mean, that is the difference.
Mm.
And honestly speaking, it is me who feeling like Sister Amma Jo was saying, the feeling that it gives you, I don't know, but you get this buzz after
Yeah.
you walk out from the shop. You've done it. I mean, for those of you who are in London, £20. Well, somebody like I say £20 per bowl, but ufi wa wakoma towe.
And even while you're there, you're more relaxed.
You are more relaxed and
Yeah.
you are in the comfort of say also ufele say so or your
Mm.
bar. Well,
Right.
sometimes you see people do it, and yes, say you cannot afford, but you think say here. That is what you tell
And
yourself.
there was another talk show I was listening to where the sister mentioned that they will say about koshisha was sasa oh yeah the whole wasi or something and I was really
Na nails see one level I will pay.
yeah
Nails no obi or cry nails or whatever. So how it needs say
Mhm.
your cuticles no yeah shape no na yeah the nail polish keke aka what is me nail polish keke na ebi I do it but for the fact to say you've done something you want oh yeah bribi
no but
For
I'm
yourself.
saying if you are not bold enough to go do it if you see others do it just appreciate it rather than saying something bad about it.
they always need to say something bad about it because
Disappointed.
you think say oh Jesus. And they always need to say something. I had to say your Ghana, your African. Oh, papa, na
Mhm.
mama, better teach keke. I'm a lady no. Oh, when I been your day, and I will tell us so. Yeah, but so kwankra that sweet in one. Oh, cabro, for you, the kwankra, the sa. Near almost an kilos. And they have been eating it for ages.
Mason,
Jen said,
the
oh, you
rule is
see, that's
uma akolani bia enye ne se with this
I
year
am
on
no
cofa. There is so
one.
many things we see so wrongly because enunti with this year na se akola bi wi sika na okoto bi me wa wan kasa wa man bi lile ya on cofa. Those are the areas that oh mama akọ so wrong. Say ukofa kra akolani ntimi nka no kre. Uta
Right.
uhwe na se hu a ekrom hankola enhye de nim ntrotwa
Only
because
in
a whole lot of things is available nti who the NTS say won twan so make I say me back at one local school na me say bibisa no say can do and I say something happen and then say teacher and say or catcher and say my mommy will buy once I said I want it it's because I don't want this one that is what I don't have it so
Mm-hmm.
you see they will even know how to even answer according to it they will
Mm,
tell you this part they don't want, and they will tell you sincerely. And
mm.
those are the areas I no you're lucky kakra because that time or that opportunity wasn't there for us to
Whilst we are saying this, I also need to tell parents also, yeah, you free African. Because of that, and see, emankwala bebre yenkwala abone. Reason
yes.
is as
And
simple
trauma me feel say ma we try and trauma.
as
And ma we try
people
and
and
trauma.
man can get to say biscuit digestive. Now yet me the man
Yeah. You see?
digestive biscuits.
Me
Ewo
wanka yet to make come why it
and
wouldn't
so
have
ankawo
happened like
papa
that.
ankawo mama once in a while, who needs to once in a while, let your child know say, but oh mama beka say a who here.
Mhm.
Wahu. Enyema bi say, oh, enti na me ka say, they be this my girlfriend Akosia Williams. You see, you was scanning your premeni.
Mhm.
Oni sika,
True.
oni bi. But the one say kitwa na or one or man som no bo. On my
Yeah.
uncle say, no one part. But the kakana no one so many ji.
Yes.
Oya ne sa e build oba confidence. Nkwala bebre, mbayewa bebre confidence will form because omo no oni ekɔ school. Ghana no is either owo ana uni. There is no in between. Nti sa abrochira they are in betweeners ewo mu. Wahu.
Mhm.
Na ni nyina so in betweeners no how they are able to fit in say they are living according to their means. Ehia no ehon kyerem. Enti o wa
But
obey.
sister, oh, sorry, mommy, no. Even though say he and the woman, no, me feel that because of the treatment and the words said around it, Emma, yeah, how to handle it because Uber has a kind of crap. Me, I stayed in a boarding house a lot, both primary and high school. I mean, who you understand? Yeah, baby, not to me be idea for too much. And yes, be only Utimu sadi adekudina nipa na fa no krampo ehu hia nanso in some na yakeka fa ho ne sadi atienti ese se nipa no kofa
No
me de
hwese.
me face de bia me kasa your system ni ye control nyina ye hu no kraka ni nyina about how we were brought up
Mhm.
and in some ya kan fa ho no am I as say ye control because ama ya capitalizing on church to the sense so be try control crap ye need to your pastor and trust so crana they are GAD
Of course.
so and no part there assign yama p ho and the brain so
I think
they
that
don't want to work
discussion,
out of it. Okay.
yeah, like it creeping into the nugget two on its own,
Okay.
which is close. Change your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So and before that, no,
Mm-hmm.
I think say Percy is stressing on be intentional because I think say being intentional, as I always said, no, answers almost like
Uh,
does the thing. If you're
yeah.
intentional about the way you live, then you will love yourself, or you
Yes.
would
Mm-hmm.
make an effort too.
Yeah.
And if you even look at beginning of the passage which dealt with negative sayings about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
we have to be intentional about it because sometimes you don't do it on purpose. Say, I'm going to think negative about myself. It comes
No, yeah.
naturally, or you
It just
naturally
yeah.
feel this way. But if we are intentional, if we have it in our minds that I have to love myself, I have to stop this negative sayings, then once the thought comes, you clean it out because the thought will come definitely, like one way or the other, you will think these
Yeah.
negative things. So I'll
I
read
am still
the
harming. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I'll just read the second nugget and then
All
we
right.
can continue.
Okay.
Um, so nugget two says that change your mindset and how you see yourself. Read, read, read. Seek affirmations. The Bible is chock chock full of them. Start
Mm.
believing in yourself. Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Romans 12:2. And do not conform to this world, or do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you
Mm.
may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. So
Mm.
that comes to the thoughts. And I think it blends in also with the second question, which is what should we be feeding our body and soul in
Mm-hmm.
order to
Mm-hmm.
honor ourselves?
Exactly.
So practical
And
situations, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so, like I said earlier on, when the people are intentional, me, I am very intentional about who allowed into my space.
Right.
I am very, very intentional. And the reason why I do that, and I say, some of us, baby, are you free no homework? Some of us, we didn't just get here. Who baby, we didn't nipa was set nipa kano
Right.
baabi a mefiri no na ɛnyɛ sei na na ɛteɛ deɛ muhu no seesei a no ɛnyɛ sei na ɛteɛ but I yearn to be in where I am now na mekɔn dɔ sɛ
Right.
megyina saa gyinabea no nti I was intentional. I was very calculative wherever na nneɛma bi a na meyɛ nti for instance even school kura ma yɔnkofa mu no mepɛ nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo nim de sɛn me anaa mepɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔyɛ very intelligent to walk around them. Anya
Right.
share said your almost say me move on power. But your community, people feed in negativity too much.
Too
Once I
much.
conversation yeah, you have way and a bit to me, a qualabi per se onya milonia drain, a qualabi per se, or free eco be. Instead, send a mammy crab it ye. Now, money mammy, a one could secure media to tuna no more, there be we won't ye. Say ya ba ye, na ye be sabe, ya can't send be a emfa ma a and friendly man send be a walk. And Kabe who you pay so.
Yeah.
My sister ya Russell and sister Amaju and truck caption be say. And the Juma me be dear woman Kabana or for the other person the catcher, the person me catcher and say qualities like this a crabby in society. Na me and now also Oshaman. Sadly, we will tell say baby, I won't go group as our back extra sense. And you know, Juma wo. I was so what will baba say, baby, Bible say and now fell the fort nabia. Near maybe or why you won't in our quite in an fatayin. I was so fast, yet this is so but now you can't about affirmation and sign woman. Listen, whether we like it or not, the world is in a race. America, we are seeing to know. So once you be and show with I'm
Very
passing to
fast.
the next generation. Bebree no won't matter, but they don't know their kids.
Yeah.
Bebree no won't promote it, but they don't know their husbands. Because you know what? The world is running. It is everywhere on their phone or there's information. What would I think some our platform here so that Bible said my sheep knows my voice.
Yeah.
Every day, say one affirmative word to your child, your offspring. Can be to na adwene who wo hwa mo abisa no wo ye bribi akai de wo ma me meka ansa na waye. I am very intentional about that prayer. Why? Because there's a lot of information around. And our kids are very smart on the phone. Your phone here, me met me at the phone now, but I disable.
True.
Now I say, me buy your course secondary school. Me feel say me smart. You know, apps ni bi wa me feel say me to me control phone no. Ye me hu ya na say na ono na system me control me de no. Sister,
Whoa.
I what to me I hack into me system. It is sister, any joke.
I know. I know.
And maybe someone say, oh yeah, then it looks as if they didn't do anything much. She just twerk, like add pieces and bobs and not me the entire. What happened?
So now you need permission from
Okay.
her to do stuff on your phone.
Yeah, just said, or you be a no one the bachelor make a say, oh, you think you've hacked mine. I've also hacked yours. What do you want the bachelor be? Or the bachelor? Pharmacy says, the meaning is how relationship now. Can you see the damage that child could have done?
Yeah.
But now, my
Yeah,
band person
exactly.
say, my sister me weak. Then after me who say, "Onimade na oye no esen me." Sa language no, me language ni new ho. Or I have to sober up and then begin to learn. Na me manage me. Na me ye ko me say that you know the knowledge you know me my time we didn't do all those things. Me my teacher write on the board. Me say me yes make kan no akire me say the ebie no. O kire me wie ye me say teacher besiata. Me to me bo asema ni kire me wie. Dey na pesa me ka. Dey me pesa me won say da no so mama back patient ba program so osofo agri page no so no. Mo say dey na akwala ne kasa. I tell you say na mama kra Auntie ya 1G e be ha adwin.
Yeah, one year.
I know say pastor patient them say the banning him adie, but as at that time when the banning a platform, the way I'm not saying it's a pastor patient any madu, but shut the level of difference. That should tell you say yes need you. Maybe say so one phrase here as a mother, I'm a grade you one. What kind of intellectual conversation can you have with a child like that?
Yeah.
No, the thing here is our children, we all aim that our children should be greater than us. I think that is how you want to put it. meaning Pastor Patience Banner will become greater than
his
her. And this is something I tell my boys. I was, look, you have to be greater and greater than me, or whatever it is that I what you have to be, something that we have to put on our children, I think.
And
Just for them
every
to take it
morning,
along. Yeah.
every morning, those of you who have girls and so, as Oba, who do teenager, do okra ne bikra does not like what they see in the mirror. And kwalani be braina, omoba app no. Ebu ohwana is struggling with their features, and now Nadam can be. And it is up to you as a parent. And chairman news our stage in answer. Osano odi shishe ni trim okwa bontina odika some crappy thing bichirena. He knows how to counteract, because you know what, you have feed the child with something positive. But I just a platform where we so and about the also so mamma me. Sabi you so on say. And too much now where we see him. Now for some maybe I mean say I won't say tell. Now this one is witchcraft. Oh man, because a lot of work go into that. A lot of work have to go into that. For instance, I was say a bit of one come a two book be to say a reflection of a testimony. So enya he be a sister. Enya he be a or let's take it a cost to say book ya ye can once. So people baba. Me to baako ako na ka kwa say me baba na me preso. And I'm cut off second one. My imagine say me train Christmas. Wona fufuo bi a almost our language ya ye can omo nti ase me ko bi ama. Me nkoto card na wato atwene. Me nkoto bi. Me ko bi ama wo pe bi me di ama. Enti that time me ka bi ama sha da aka chapter 1 reference ni say wo na ahye ho no so wo kan ya
at least over kwakoshe. Yeah.
Enti ya ka say you intentional. Abrabo no dada de wonu no. Fabribi si wani so say bibi e beboa in a long time. Hwe you started in kakra na build it up na build it to back to nursery of school ba you are beautiful, you are intelligent. Wouldn't say you are the most beautiful girl on the planet. Frasia say feed with her. And to bedroom 10 12 you say look up and say oh so no I am the most beautiful. So what you say?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They started your nursery.
Yeah.
And go to secondary school no Jini Hoodie.
Yes. Oh, at that pay ya, what ya, contenting ya, now what it look.
My mom was that I mean, say, yeah, we are there.
Shanka crowd, they will still say, and I shall who be or they call. You see,
sister, I collect well, I said your band and hip in shape your face. It's time so I just I watch on. I don't come. I'm not a dream. Or baby or Yana or Barton Gramo or Nantiana the TCC.
Oh, to turn a night can they say, baby, say, baby, I'm
yes, Mamma, which has an amazing height of grass and a young for Fenunti, and what it can need them a bit more confident. Well, Ghana, remember, Polibino, on the Banabano or Dami Hassi. Or you're sure on what dear, but or you're confident man. He was able to approach me. Ghana for a be high to correct me intimidating.
You see,
what am I trying to say? So what Abrabona will one intention. Somebody is also standing in the corner trying to sabotage everything you stand for.
Yes.
Everything you hold dear. Somebody is standing there with this negativity to make you look like this.
Yes.
And no dear man can't say one number. Have you not seen that sometimes? See, can't now go to when you realize that somebody who have more than you envies you. Do you know what it means?
Because of the way you hold it.
Who have money does not have. And you have to hold it dear. This kind of moral teachings and all these things. It was so to be the say, no matter where you find yourself in life, whether you have it or not, somebody wish he or she is like you. Into listen the brain does not even know how to even handle me. Men to kwanya. Say nyakete men share them will be sad. But because that me my first so answer na meba. I've known how to just drink water and sleep and be content. The next day I am fresh. Mishia yansana me. And coming here, na ebian sema na bribi no. Anye bribi foforo ama me. It did not make me find myself sleeping around. It did not find myself trying to do the things I don't want to do. So what you say? I'm a man Robin
Yes.
yeah, Robin. And these are some of the things. And Yama way because we and Yama yeah. We will say 5 years, 10 years down the line, it comes back to bite you. 1 to 2 near me year. And you'll be and you'll be an ayo. And you're 1 to 2 near me you. Ain't in a sad buying or ever. A lot of us, Yabab would say credit facilities is everywhere, but only self-control. Now, what's the upper social the fufu? And yet, Atarian that makes you. Even the way you work it. Obu or wow, so designer and wine. As a fatal, sister and fatal. There was $10 a year. Oh, so when you one can't just say $10. If you share sister now, I miss me when you bring me because you said you
You have to, as a sandwich, someone I was shy, the other night, that's all. You own up to
I'm a tall, but some of you because with the credit card, that quack chinty, or Namakra, and Sasa or Hoka, because at the end of boarding, what to be you cannot afford. And you are one who say, in how one of you are running talent, you are because it's a word with me. I said about because okay, boy, what for now? You said a rough. Miss Media, temper. I own it, a media. Met me ashen Monday, met me ashen Wednesday, met me ashen a media 10. I affect Abrabona million. Most what I got 2,400. Obi wardrobe na wohwa na adaya bosom esiho me kan ye ma bebre sa na bi no oh daddy sia say ade no na atọ na nyon na tọ enti ye kan say e wo se nipa do ne ho enough se me do me ho ade bi am bi ye me ho bia no me ye intentional and also nkyere say I have to break a bank enti na me kan say Costa 5 hours she said the omo anya omo ye no wo de hwekeke na okra amra no asore ko I do that all the time. It doesn't mean say me need be no, but once in a while I take a mean time, go and walk in the city center. And then I do come and talk a cappuccino plan and a boy thing. We said that to tea, £3, £2. Let me see 2 hours. Times. Pepper na me need to mentor my kind be one.
Madam for Baku said that me baby Sam say, how do you do it? And I say, how do I do her? I say, how you live your life? I have different channels of how I live my life. So which of them are you talking about? Also, you see.
Yeah. Okay. We have a lot of comments, but because I'm not the administrator, I'm not able to put it on the screen. But if we could rush through it and cover the comments.
All right.
Yeah. So Missy said it's about self-value and knowing who you are. And that's Ghanaian for us. I think she meant people, the negative sayers.
Yeah.
And then Alethea came on. So hi, Alethea. But why would you love someone without loving yourself first? That is serious from Missy. But it's not, it doesn't come automatically. Even after knowing that you have to love yourself, it takes work. That's why you have to be intentional.
Yeah, but let me answer that about we were not taught to love ourselves. We were only taught to go love others.
Exactly. And then sometimes when you pamper yourself, you feel guilty for doing it, but
simply because
you deserve
we were
it.
not taught about that. So you
Don't
have
feel
to own
guilty.
it up. Yeah, until you own it up to yourself that I think I deserve it. You tell yourself, I have to do me. Like I put it like I'm doing me. I'm doing anybody but me. Until you admit it to yourself that you are doing you, you wouldn't be able to do anything for yourself because I have to go on the spa and enjoy my spa, for me to be able to tell others, oh, the last time I was at the spa and I really felt good, so you too go. Do you get it? Because until I'm there to enjoy the feeling, the massage on my chest, the pamper of my feet and all that.
Reduce no jama me ntwa me reduce nti gonna happen with Wi-Fi. Di asem kureni.
Yeah.
Okay, so here go through a comment, no. So if you could put where Missy said, but why would you love someone without loving yourself first?
Okay.
That is serious. That's where we are.
It's a bit break here. Okay, here.
Yeah.
Me so na me
And if you were not taught,
me say they were taught to be self-centered. Yeah, in our culture, everything revolves around the men. Into na obema bi wo ho kasakra na wo ba no.
yes,
Unya baby for like
I was so delighted. I was so happy.
Yes.
I would say, culture. Culture and why culture my bear my feel say or no was so ye so hene. And yet me ya. And then be wo crowd at now, do ho cry. Say ye can no cry. Who wants our fair also with the memana? To say, you won't true. You won't feel and then be white because we that, yeah.
Awo patro minka me papa se mi ntwam asan wato aso why me ba krom ha September no ye nkwan a just a me drumstick no se ye kan se minka say drumstick o say there's a part bi wa akoko no ma because September me papa na dwuma every weekend bia no omo de akoko ba fie enti omo ye nkwan a me ma me say oni me papa no ma for that particular piece me ba krom ha no me ye me nkwan I want to have that piece.
Yep, because you were not allowed to have that.
Yes.
Someone here can no. Madam Fubako say, and yes, sir, or bar bruchra. Anka and number or part be or full say, and no, your man. Oh, and which is true up to date, or say, you are crying, Fana Mariana, Makai say, I am not supposed to say, and out of this platform here, not to say, Auntie, Canadian, I'm say that is how they groomed us. And so we think said that is how it's supposed to be. And I think so. Young be depending and sorry be one chile no. It was so kunu ura. And not your names are person the and not the Kenya free. But sometimes by so doing and it's and san chile no one so mono. And so no say say and nano me per se a sorry no as a son kasa yemu. Reason ti am pesa sorry se say early churches no ma berima amfa ne merima yo as a leadership of the home no anhye ye kire ni bi ba ye jabi enti leadership no ne dia na say where you chop money ato. That was how the church was teaching the men obema dey was so hwefie na adwi nyina so ko ye adwuma no discuss kwa we no but as the leader no you must be the spiritual head of the home. As a leader no oye enti na emribi na meye aware ncheche wa so say oberima CEO of the home. CEOs bebre what is going on around their nose. They don't just sit down. Even though say as a manager I report to the CEO. CEO no knows everything that involved. Say ye pobia in the first. I am on say company say well bruchly. Ye pobia in a dia. You are more defense because opposite Kakura was saying trickles. And a BB and Koswa, they have to own up first. But their view, baby, a free ban. See you not a short 10 or commanding or instructor or Nakasa.
Master boss.
Mammy Baku Yasuja, Okita Wine, and a papa no Akodontino, or Baukita Magina, no Pamo Magina once now, or Crown, now what's ya, or Penny. For God's sake, Wakodo, yes, you're not a quite one, and I'm your dear. But say, or your good leader, or set example. Would you kind as a son, near man, dear, Dan, or one, it is true. I mean, that is what they are being taught. But there's more to say, oh, yeah, ding. Now, after who take responsibility, I'm a yeah, ding. And yes, school fees or I won't go PTA meeting. And yes, school fees or I won't say about homework. And call PTA meeting or we don't even know me secondary school. Will be beside say now by where there was a typing. And no, I typing because it's that time. Now you're one of my secretarial school. So, me papa so office, me from the office. So I try to practice. And the money who you only the mayor. Well, Miss Simon, so that what's your fees? It's me a school fees. I mean to be Kobe. Well, what's your fees? Apart from so much fees, only on friend the crime say who post the end buy and now the end and now who's not the end to be as over we had the typing and only using maybe so. If you are make actually what man and for many man especially in this our generation, you're raising men to be champions. You're raising a CEO of the wholes. Now, be a CEO or papa, open your peace of mind that he will gain and have profits in the company. I just say, why invest in the time, energy, everything in the company. You can't be a CEO, part-time CEO. Other times you want to be a manager. Other times you want to gain profit without not working. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. Make us see you as a opinion agency business a year. But the business ethics to home. I'm a one who say, answer now enjoy the fruit of a good home. Or very more you CEO. And then you will say, on one cassa shirt, I wash it at the form of a fat. There is nothing wrong. He will do the washing at home. There is nothing wrong. He will cook for the family to eat. There is nothing wrong. He take the kids to school or help the
Asemo okay say obema nyese no. I'm drawing your attention say man bi wo hon so omo created this situation o. Yagye boy boso say e man na say yes oba na say yes enti no. Just say wo oba no kra bi a wo ukunu niema bi wo fie no. They are coming to look down on you. Na wo oba na wo ukunu wey. Yaya who champion na tabi wo yaya ya hu bo yaya who champion na tabi say women super woman syndrome say ye na say ye bibia anti say wo ye we say wo ye it's all bre it's hypocrisy we wa no can say I need help
Auntie, ya mente was.
No, seriously.
It's true.
Mente was because
and
Auntie, why was this so much
No. But still, I'm asking the question. We have to cover all this.
Yeah.
We are only portraying
because how do we change these women? How do we change their mindset?
Auntie, because
okay.
We are only
So
portraying what we were taught to do. We are doing our duty as women. That's
No.
I'm sorry,
this generation should understand, say, whereas they say people, when they want to date you, they want to find out what kind of job you do. So let them know, say, it comes with a price tag. If you want me as a career woman, you want to marry somebody of my caliber, you want to marry somebody who have a job, who will be like a partner for you.
No,
I'm not going to marry somebody who's going to be a housewife. His full-time job is making the whole. The difference and the dynamics of the whole thing is here. These days, self-sufficient.
Good question.
And I know the mindset is say, family as a career woman, we are both of us are going to have a home. And once you are looking, send me kakra, family portrait. Another part of you is say one so but say ekobane say o se me ye be ma katachi bi de me pese me nan be nsa be ka me ye be ma mu me pese me yere efefie ma me because me ma me se me nsa me nim fifiri me dia ne se me chop money me de sa na me pe ma brabo e de a wo pese wo
Please, can you get my
ba wo
water
bi
bottle?
bia ye sa de yi se na gu sa
Oh my
sa
goodness.
niema ni nyinara it comes with a price tag. It is a
Yes.
we didn't hear Juma dia. And you know, who don't now cover 9. But no, you are not 10 so bad because I also can homemaking. On Tadi, no, what better men can say, so you buy what it was and to you could not tell you, my opinion, man, but you may kind of say, when you want all those things should be done for you. Ah, we will 9 on Sankadia. You are bringing in the bread, and somebody have to cook the bread. And you know, a vice versa. But when me fa ne say ye te dan na ye dan ka one na echa ne 50-50 ana enyama e koso wo fie ho no I have to bring in something no efie ne ye yem ye dia and na yen ya san ye awon to atoaso I was here bringing them up enti no se me di bi e ba begu pot ni mu no na adwuma no so ayeye wo fie no because efie environment ne ye nyina ye dia on train say me dey mo agu rice cooker ma je say me dey sit tray so and also nkyerɛ sɛ ɔwɔ aburukyerɛ nsɛ wokunu aduane ma ne ni nkɔka saa sɛ a wosɛ nsɛ wokunu because me sɛ me kunu ma ne didi but sɛ ebi a meyɛ biribi fo
Awo pacho be ma no so be serve oba no ana.
of course
And then
of
it's
course
beneath his dignity. We have to go there.
no not at all. That is what I'm trying to explain here yeah noboa yeah boa yɛho it was said the two parties should come into that understanding and say me per career woman go out to collect 12 hours. Also, very my career professor, doctor, also got 12 hours. Yeah, bad. There is a home to be run. And you know, and no, may I say, away your bed, debut. Time now one day, and now out in fee. Now then, why the episode your housemaid will do 3. I don't mind. I mean, Debbie, I always say, homemakers, homemakers, on what I want to sit at home and look after the home and know the full-time job or not so yet. Now, when some go out, I'm my gang, I enjoy the fruit of our labor. Sassy can your offspring and no one ya didn't care for and your master. Or may be one, and couples, yeah. I'm not good at me, and you're good in house if you are the one. And so, when they get or money or back first, but no money in your edge. Then, or no pen sanity, and you know, or yet part time job. And or no agiaton, who say, me person me chefy. A woman, you chiani kunuka was sign apart from set papa a chia if you're on your menino. No, a salmon because or no agia to muse. Mean to me, that is the dynamics, the difference.
Right.
But if you're Ghana, or Pobia, or yeah, Juma, now on Simon Somo, no, sir, I have not near Juma, that system will not work. It's not when you be or so yet married counselor or Ghana Kasa, and you'll be or yet Abruche counselor Kasa, there is a difference. And sometimes there was so much churches, difference, and it says, so the career person, yeah, and yet, sir. Orthodox way of marriage, and that is what I want to say. God bless you.
I will make my example be a classic example. Just I thought there be as a near man a course in the relationships now. And you'll be an Rebecca one so make it that decision. Me say and say me sorry now you can say me was for be a dinner birthday. Actually but a Zoom call. And you know you know. Now my break, just me sorry in term no part to be on the line ni ade. Enti me hwedi na me say me ye fro baako. Na nka me se me be ye nkwan na me say chak my break. Enti na me feel say because you know I thought usually say be me ye bibi na papa no so abesom kakra or something but no nka first na nka me prepare me ho o me ye when my but me hwe me say no my break too much. Wa fro na me no so enye me kunu favorite but me na ye bibi a wo ho a me di I can eat it anytime na me say well there'll be only one thing enti and so only one thing but me so no and so Sunday so ya me busy day enti no the am ye ni say well me hwe me smith di enwumre na me to fridge mo chira no ma ye bibi foforo aka ho enti no like you are also able to do it, but you didn't do it. Okay, I say, I don't fault you for that, but then you shouldn't complain because you eat what I have there till another one appears. But sometimes you don't have these examples. Just say, me children told me also say, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Okay, I say, your breath. And I think so right now, no, I work from home. Nti no be fan to her say, just no one say you who say wo fie. Nti they think say you are home, you know, every time there should be something. So just a twemo from 8:30 to 4:30 now upon you are still going on. That's a woman say, but where do you draw the line? Nti me na nye
Right.
ba na obo ho abaka say me kunu say me kunu say me show so no aduane every day nka be ne the but no I can't do that. My ho ode so bete. Nka me content yenye fine bio.
That comes in when you're being intentional.
Oh,
You know, makes you plan
Now,
whatever.
therefore,
Share what God
when you
is.
say this
That
thing that
is
we are
if we are
talking about,
direct.
Moyo.
That is if we are direct and we set boundaries.
yes,
So these
when you
have
say
to
this
come
thing that
with.
we're talking about in our
Mhm.
Ghanaian community, yeah, in our Ghanaian community, those who are even remember you know, other men want to make a laughing talk about them.
So I don't know until I can say even some of the women do it.
Mhm.
Other women and so try to put them down.
Me ba cho mo te menka.
Na ya
I
na ofedi kakra but
yeah.
Me ba cho mo te menka.
kasa.
I think I freeze.
Ye
Me freeze.
tunka. Ba ya kitu kasa o.
A breaky.
Mhm.
Me freeze. Me sa
Enti ye tunka kasa o.
ba.
Okay.
Me sa ba back.
Okay.
You see, Auntie,
Mhm.
because we're setting boundaries, now you're so direct with this, because yes, I'm a because of that, may need to know.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
But you need boundaries and they need the limit of it, and we are not
Awo.
firm of what we can do and what we can't do. And then the
Mhm.
man, they are not meaning boy and so, but
Mhm.
never boy and so near what we were taught to do.
Yeah.
There was nothing like, okay, oh yeah, binti had the
Mhm.
man. There was nothing like that. It was like it's a when I was like I was saying, I was giving sister Jiwutu. I was saying obadies the other lady they invited was busy on Obadi until I wrote now Obaya you know by man so the anything. Then I realized oh yeah started pouring in. She started pouring in and someone church from my mama man someone just said this,
Mhm.
which was
Right.
really, really good.
Mhm.
So there was no boundary set, there was no direction, there was nothing being taught apart from who the or bad the witness who so fear. Everything was so bad or
Mhm.
bad when they are overdoing it, I don't really blame them that much. And that was because that was all they know. That was all they were taught. And those are
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah, you kind of say, Amajo, they grew up seeing that. Obi say me kunu say bia or yeah, hello, Pastor P. Or ninu man or investor no aduane no this that. That's the main that's what they come to expect. This will be a
Yes.
mistake. I say, look, I'm not that type of woman. I will do it, but I also have other things to do. It
Right.
you know mean to me, sorry, 8 hours that I'm awake, no, whatever hours it is, no. Say
Mhm.
I should be content, say me in a kitchen and opa copy me you in the name of me no eduane ama me kunu. I'm trying to please my husband.
And if
Me
you
no me
have
kwacha
another
me bo.
understanding,
Me bo ama yes I'm really tiako. What I'm
Mate.
saying what I'm saying is just if there's 8 hours no that I have okay, maybe I'm doing this, I'll spend 2 hours. Unzi eduane no e check. And I'll
Mhm.
do that. The rest of the, it's mine because I also have other things to do.
Right.
And it doesn't matter to me how you see me. I have things to do.
Mhm.
That is a good use of my time. Stage any bedroom and yet they are, like how long? Okay, there are women, and it's not to look. They are women who are very content, who are very happy. to do that. That is fine. We are not, but I'm just saying, sir, overall, no, that expectation that has been put on us as women from our culture, no, we have to change some things because women are dying inside. They are not happy. They are what, and they are just still sitting in this in the name of say Mawari. But to open your mouth and say, hey, you know what? I need me time. This is what I can do. You help me with this because we've been taught to be perfect. We've been taught to be so perfect. Wow. Pastor P, welcome. Yama can be.
Oh, madam, I say, Auntie Anne, Sister Yara, son, Sister Manya, I'm sure Munina.
Thank you.
I'm a little so tired today, so was here meeting kakra. Na kakra me pese me de ka ho ne se me tro bibi go ho
Miss
brother
Williams, Bam.
Nana K or sense to something there say nobody is teaching them. The problem no say ye kwa aware ni mu a eya na ye nne ma no ye refi say every day no ye be ko school awade anim aware ye school eya na ye refi. And instead of say yet na honum na ya pile nneɛma no nyinaa up no each and every day na sɛ sɛ yɛtikyi yɛn kunu nom sɛnea ɛsɛ sɛ yɛsi wareɛ because life is changing every day. Life is changing every day. But yɛtena hɔ na waware 10 years ago wo ne wo kunu ntena ase monka hwee 5 years monka hwee 1 year monka hwee na saa na nneɛma ɛkɔ a ɛyɛ yɛn nea nso yɛka ho ɛna yɛama mmarima no nso bi ayɛ dɛ ne ayɛ saa. And you know, we need to teach. There's home supposed to be a school. There's supposed to be a school in the home. Send ya your class there be na wadu any munu school no ano den chen classroom dear no. Na ya na ye hunesa. That is our problem aye nyina ye wo because ye dwe say ye ware we at the school na end. No, marriage is a school. A school a kindergarten, preschool, ekosa akosi university ye nwie da. Ye nwie da kosi da ye bewu. Enti ɛsɛ nyina yɛde to yɛ adwenem because mmarima adwene yɛ different mmarima adwene ayɛ sɛ static bisa wɔn adwene nkyesa mmarima maako ɛna wɔtumi hu sɛ oh ewiase asesa nneɛma asesa sɛ mentality sɛ de na mete Ghana me maame ne me papa wareyɛ me nanam wareyɛ no ɛnte sɛ biem but wobɛhwɛ yɛ aburokyire hanom ne aware a wohu sɛ saa na wɔn da so de te hɔ sɛ oh, ọba de sɛ una anu aduane ma me die sɛ wo serve me sɛ waanyɛ saa na kyɛ sɛ wo de wonyɛ marriage material which is so wrong. Ni nyinaa no sɛ yɛtena ase ansa na ɛma nyinaa sɛ yɛhu sɛ before a wobɛware no ɛne barima no ntena ase na mo nhwehwɛ sɛ awadeɛ no ɛsesa nkwadaa bɛbam mɛnyini Woody 40 and I who says 40 no life begins at 40 na yadeɛ mpomu yadeɛ ne bones pain and a betcho life begins at 40 and who say hey Michelle Cress samba who say only maybe see what come afe na ebi kofom na bi chia enti life rafa na hu life na ni so even your mindset crabos na wadwene na sesa almost a shifty prekope no aye panimu prekope like enema bi ehu hia you know the obi be kan sa na ema na nya de border obebre bi a you live your life senior life begins at 40 I don't see no every day ebe ware no sese ehu se awade animu nso de ntwen kodu 40 no eno sesa da bia it's every day thing. Edebu okwa na adwuma mu something will happen. To say yeah, what brochure here said they now work on. Ghana for teaching marriage counseling is different from yeah hadie. A brochure awade is different. Obi akoni 8 hours. Sometimes kwa baby okwa no yeah 12 hours. Obe man 8 hours. Baby bo otifie onko adwuma mpo. Na adwuma say no otiwo onko pebi. Ekrom ha mostly ne emema ne yete me de chen ma no. Ewo abrochire ema ni yedin ewo abrochire chane emerima ewo hano enti no oti ho nkopa adwuma na oti ho saa na ohwe TV wo ba no abenoa obeba nso na de wadidi kura na bia wa jollof hwemu wadi na oja plate na san yi sink mu oh na o expect say wo san bra betwitwi mu san ka ho na san be ye di na san ma ni mu ka ho oh because the mindset no say ama kan ye wo se ye tufu no ye se dene e ma no nkwa na ye tu ne fu ne ye tu ne fu na wo na ye say na wo
Yeah.
wade mu ye na den oh those things na tena mema na dwene mu ama omu school no omu nkwa se ye do omu ko school me de da bia me ka tete no na meta aka o me programs na me ye married program bebre no na meta aka say say every 6 months bia na say 1 year wo ni ukru ko counseling. Ope so awade ni gina ye pa every 6 months bia monye inventory wo mo awade ni mo say inventory na maye no enya ade a eboa mo na obi nti ase a monko counseling every year bia monko counseling because ebeboa mo anya sa because wo kan bia ukru no wontie ase ba mo ko obi ho na ye frequent ade a
the 5 languages of love no and into now kasa same way.
Oh, Debbie, I know that. I said me a counselor, and I know, and yet me kind.
But Pastor
Yeah.
P, me I said my can say counseling. You remember any of my home so how many will go for counseling?
So no, I said,
Auntie, you
say,
come the way sound the you.
this I started to seminal. Oh, say, I don't know. Yet now, man, a boy, no. So when the bear man, worry, almost young worry, and I some worrying chain. This is a foot am them out. The old shall see no 18. And it's a one in a worry, Eddie kind of and a first year, and as a 6 months, more counseling. Ubon se be idea, a be come ho. Because idea be our tie no ebe wusu na aka ho. But yet now Simon needed 20 years. That problems na boa no afe de ye gi ho engine no afe na ne ye pe counseling akọ ono onko because no counseling no is an abomination. Yes,
But me
son.
musawo seriously. Me busawo. How many people, how many couples? Do you know a lot of our couples who have go for this counseling that you're talking about? Make in terms of your culture, no, how many would be willing?
Omu kokro omu nsia o say ono wo de na kwa ba na fe kra na ebe ye worse some of them. What I'm saying is I don't want to use idea what my dream me pesa meka where the na pesa meka no. I don't want to use because omo ye mema. Yes, I dey anka meka ma but omo adwene no oh say there are some people that you can't teach them.
No.
And they are not ready to learn.
Yeah.
And as I didn't no ya ne wo ho ebra ye date wo mo no na ye bu ye ni go so ye hui ba ye bu ye ni go so is there they are unteachable uti na nye ye o kan 17 years wo be ware a say punchy eyi ni nyina wo mu weak points ne hard points ni nyina punchy na wo hu ba bi ase ne wo but we all have done some mistakes that we didn't know nobody taught us into no ane say akwa ware no akwa be me ni bufu na wa pa wo cho enya hwe so de ni bufu no akwa ware no be me ni sechi dendenden ye ko onfa pie da ko to aduane ma no wa ware no ukota ade a no ogina nchen na ohwe hospital say wo na tuaka moko grocery mu date no obesa wo na wutuaka ni nyina was a sign for us.
But most of them no crampon to sour. Oh, kota di omo better mouth. Oh, koye bibi ombe yamo bibi ni omo no beka onto so they are very good to prove the good side for you to know. Into who and na we
Oh, exactly.
I love your comments.
Yeah, you can't teach an old one new tricks.
That is so true. I will say.
Obi a better dear nama or do be pie or o kasa no o kasa o yanko ha beko or be chamu worry ya o kasa monko say na ya war make us no ya champion yes na ya worry so yes inti they will show you that side, you know.
I'll say the individual differences obi anko any obi background in said the nipa biati obi o ho a woni date no or na ada no order to get you so I say or that to get you and no you will know as I see a man you need that then na obehu bibi kakra
that's the
and there are some people they are very crafty. On say bonnet de omomudi bonnet no bonnet woni timo very very crafty. Na dwere ne sanya wade papa bi no oba be ware. Na emom no bibia wo hu wo hu ni nti eno nti na me da no ye me ko meeting bi ne ebisa say who date for fra ne be man ko face date there be question na baby sa no edi kan obi aka na question obi bisa me de ne say me say baby sa be man say ema nyina wo wiase nyina wo hu o mo wadwuma mu he edi ba de pa na hu wo me hu nti ame na so pe me o answer na de mam no say yes bio answer nyansa ni mu a awo no answer nyansa wo mu a me hu Catch me say, oh, you kind say, I like your shape, I like your hair, I like your eyes. Those things near my physical near man, it's nonsense. And not just say, man, we need him, dear, not been shot, not been moon. But catch me say, dear, mammy pay say, I don't have a reason, I just love you. Anybody that don't have a reason because they love you is the true love. Okay, I'm so medication, the way I walk, the way they bend I talk, and those are the things that we need to ask. But when we are dating, we don't ask the right questions. Questions who here, Juma Ben, then who here. Any bisa, Juma is not going to give you food to eat. Obesima ye president but if somebody loves you for who you are enya wa ho ofe enya wo hwene enya wo nante enya wo tu egu wachi enya BBNT but odowa that person will never hurt you. That person wants the best for you. That person wants to be progress to abrabo ni gie na ni gie areho na areho. But these questions we miss it. A lot of us we miss it. We did not ask those questions. Yeah. And that is one thing we need to ask. The nana no right person and that obeka bibi say bibi or pel. There shouldn't be a reason about somebody in tia wodono. That thing will fade away. When it fades that. The love will win off. And that is how it is. We need to teach our young girls and the young boys that are coming. We need to teach them. But when I was dating 16 years and I asked the man that question. And it's a question or no answer. Question and busa no so na man do me more. Or since our question is one be that just so be bet maybe sana that question. And idea as I said the biara that na baby a me share yen so na no aye ko share was big people, or more counselors akese and they were shocked about that question na maybe say yes me that question na maybe sana and no be number one. Ye nyina ye de bomu say and no necessary teach ye counseling marriage ye teach young and that is something that we all need to learn and teach the young ones that are coming. Thank
you, Pastor P. Media, let me pass me throw out. Ne say, I am said ya chrome no, said ya culture ni city no. Me june because and I'm managed to man so how we've been groomed. Say we are there to satisfy some role, be that is on us. No, Bibi catcher me said, it seems almost like a memano. I feel like warrior man, it's almost like the men are signing up for a maid service. They are more no, they want those things that una baba yes say una baba yes let me mommy na yes say mommy and I mean you baby na yes say mommy you are coming to do this. I don't know if I can say very few or some of them know are very open and about the other side of marriage, the intimacy, the how to show love to your partner and all that. It always seems to be about them and how best the woman can, fit into their life, into their management, those things. Am I wrong?
That is so true, because most men are not worry. I want a woman so what about if something I did be a bomb and I mean to me no what are you gonna do? I'll just say BBS and worry I saw number one. Until Banner said, well, no, the assembly. Yes. oba obeboa no ama no aye sika enso abedoso enti no say de omo ware a like wadwuma ye kama na sika no ebedoso ono no nye ono de ne sika ebe abema ona say anything e de abechew enti no ne bills so bete uba betua bi ama no enti dan ka no na ye $2,000 a month say no betua 1,000 no so betua 1,000 obenya bi akoma na busuafo no de kan a plan it waye e kan say na economics wona dwene mu dada a plan ama na busuafo because woba no aba be ye maid servant amano which is so sad of yeah mema no eno nti no
no, okay.
Yes, na me can say brother or say benches you know true, you know. Yes. Yeah. It's the same thing. A call hand in hand, you ban at a bema, the same thing. By a man, I can't remember, but most men that is what they think. So say, me worry or bass or beba, I best support me. Yes, the Bible says, say, you will help me. Help me to inch, they say, before bed, what is in your hands for me to come and help you? And I don't expect me to say, me ban my baby me call the amount. Maybe the amount. No, it's not supposed to be like that. And it's not false. If I cannot do it, I cannot do it. Yeah.
Pastor P, I want to go to the other side of it. Oh, Kasa na me so abesi madwene mu say. And someone your platform is so ayeka say women and ma how to empower your daughters coming up near the end. It is not going to work too because we have some women too who come into these relationships with you can say learn helplessness. Or no, the other say or bear man a show bar. You know, wabetna hona. Just say or bear man no enye bibia until be say. I also say bear man enye bibia. And how is your life going to improve? And how is your daughter's life also going to improve? Well, and to emane yedin because last time we make our life is to say obia sebi so wa ware na bia ukunu aye oba bibi na pe o say because of papa no na brings the money home nintina and cash you've set your child up for trauma for the rest of life. So we can who say man they think say culture na see me be pay bia ko me bu
Sister ya sa mindset na wo man bi no omo kasa asem no I think say I will use this word to say yejimi ekasa yejimi mindset
Come from within oneself.
because how can a woman you sit there say obema na improve not just say undo ukunu no I say because you're supposed to be a helper and that then I would be very man oh and on the man ni bi so bre e mema ni bi so bre papa because oba no cry na agent say me ye adwuma so me fa me sika because o na ye be me say oba ye de be bom that means you are not ready for our day no we are ready for our day. If you are ready for our day is not 50-50, not 80-20, nothing. It's 100. Obia then the best is coming into the marriage to build a better home, a safe haven. And you know, if you are not building a safe haven, then you are destroying your own marriage. You are destroying your own home. And you are an example for your children to look up to you. And the other example, now woman share a bribi every mo. Then almost share. And until that some women now, mindset no. Obeti na ni na be ma bi abra na obema no oba na si abrosan ya ode rent na be ma no so ono na chese wo kọ no wo ba ewiase ya reho sometimes life is not fair e ma na me ma no mo ye no munya ma wo mo ye e ma no so mo ye nya me ma wo mo ye that is how it seems like it is only few people no more complement each other only few and until no no my advice for them, they say, if you know yourself, you value yourself, you put value on yourself, or you will not sit there for a man to feed you. Not a depression, poor man. So that's now feed you. Just where is your self value? Where is your self value? You don't value yourself. And you know, upe wukuna, now say be man kwadwuma na emebre. Now what's not expect so on sana wona. Said the man be say my breme no na no also expect say be man no na. It's not going to be. Just a be man nya de kwa na ni beje eda e wo fie because he's tired. He's tired all the time. He's frustrated all the time. Ono de onye nipa ni bia. Marriage supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be balanced, not one-sided. It's to say a mindset to say, I'm in here to put my full 100% to build a better home. Na say, me banama baby breaki, and on a Bible, eka bibi say, or baby, or see ni dying, or no answer, or something, and say, boo, dying to go. One time I said this on Ahmed's platform, and some people were like, wow, Pastor P, wow, we can't believe this. Yes, you can't believe it. I'm telling you the truth. Bible says, "Sunti dua na beba, but the nam ne so beba no onue." Or baby, or you will push your husband into somebody's arms, and God is not going to blame the man or yes, adi and who or banner push you into somebody's arms, you know, or oh, and now who cause ye. Sunti dua na de bema no akoya na adi, but also una wo ye ne bai. Bema ya bre wo mo ano said the auntie ye ken. Now on support na na dwuma mu akonya girl bi wo ho no magayi enti ne hu gya your support na. So wakoya na push you into it. Yes, you push your husband into it. We're supposed to help each other.
Pastor P, I think the beginning of the impression of how we even carry the relationship before even entering the marriage is also part of this whole problem.
Yeah, it's the whole.
Because I mean, joining this whole thing before I realized, so busy, they were not married though, they are just in a relationship. Or if you go ahead and you are doing this already and you are not already there now, what do you expect when you get there? Because now,
yeah, but that is not wrong for someone to do that, Abba. That is not
but
wrong.
Don't worry, why do you go and provide those services?
But why do you also expect the man to also give you money? Are you also expecting the man to give you money?
Give me money. No, I'm not there.
That is how it is. In Ghana, your boyfriend is supposed to give you money.
Well,
if your boyfriend is supposed to give you money, yeah, because that is how it is. If you have a boyfriend, the mindset and they say, and then I may come a classmate who wants them near grow up in secondary school. The mindset and they say, make a boyfriend, no, I don't know, my mindset was not like that. It wasn't like that. Because my boyfriend yeah working together for better future. And yeah, me now, maybe the end now say in the mission for better
will
future.
put us in a situation then, and then
I don't you are not valuing yourself because over expected a bear manner. Or mousika. But I mean, I was going to say if we are going to be fair, I'll put it out this way, say. And money, we don't understand the real meaning of a relationship, a committed relationship.
Thank you. That I've been saying most of the time.
Obiade agenda nam. Yeah, no na confusion p stories are yet in the course. No, yanti hwɛ obi wɔ hɔ a ne yere yare serious yare no wagya no hɔ na ɔtwe kora maame ne da hospital no na bɛrima no is into another ayi so wokɔ hospital na hu obroni bɛrima nyɛ sɛ ɔmo so ɔmo nyɛ bio they also have their issues. There's issues here, don't get me wrong, but ɔmo no si yɛka sɛ ɔmo vows no they understand it in a way be say I'm committed to you to be ba. Hey, me busuani bi no a nurse wɔ hospital se papa bi na ne yere yare na wo hwɛ sɛ de papa yi bɛba na wansoato ne bo na o kombi maame hair na ɔyɛ nneɛma wo Ghana ne wobɛnya okunu bi no wabɛkombi o hair if you are lucky.
But sister, I didn't say yes, on the right path. That is where the problem is. Because and America say, but you could never as a see a titu ye pa a man and a man so is to help each other. For each other's welfare, and yes, I call with selfishness near the power. See, a corner say, no, you bedroom baby, do you say, Bevan, oh, and you become Jimmy, I mean, you say, no, it's not supposed to be like that. As I say, you're dating your co school and casa. Maybe there be a mechanic and time or person see a call counseling in near my down my mood dating. The whole here, they say, pa, mood dating. because we are not mind in assessment. Na asante ye date niema be brain necessary esua ebra ye date no sometimes pretend to be sick. Na she said the be man be ate
Yes.
no timi tie me yam na me boa me yam bi anya pretend to be sick. Last the meeting that we went, the counselors meeting we went, this is what we said. Sometimes we pretend to be sick. Pretend say you don't have anything. Pretend say yes we try throw, but what is steady bear man who sheni suban senia wote. Okoto ade sika kura aka say oh meja me miniska o mayim na hwe se nanim no o tua ni nyina hwe nanim owie a se de no tia no aso won sa na mo kɔ no obekoso aso won sa na ya ne ya ndwene nkwa akire sex no ne ade no nkwa na yepe me boyfriend no wadi na no ano no na wani mama can say mo ha mo nkasa
me call commercial break emra why
I was going to say that.
So the book is Reflections for a Thirsty Soul. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and Prison Press. It's $19. Go get your copy. It will bless you. It's motivational.
Oh yeah, and I will also give as an idea to buy as a Christmas present for our friends instead of getting cards. Yeah.
Yes. So.
Yes, that's good.
And I want to say hi to Eunice Otima. She's my long lost friend.
Oh, hello. Yes.
So today is her first time watching us.
Thanks for joining us. Long lost friend. I'm glad you found her.
Okay. So today we've said a lot. As always. There's always a lot to talk about when it comes to honoring ourselves, loving ourselves. And one thing that even if you forget everything we've said, don't forget, be intentional. If you want to love yourself, if you want to honor yourself, you have to be intentional. It's not going to come automatic. It's not going to be easy. You have to put in the work. You have to invest in yourself. You read to change your mindset. And I see that our generation, it's our responsibility to do that. And I think we can do that, changing the mindset of the next generation, the upcoming generation, both the boys and the girls. Yeah, not just the women, because if they have different beliefs, then there's always going to be a clash too. So what else did I have on? And then and I also put on here like if you're dependent on a human being 100% for everything, I mean, if you value yourself, you would not be able to do that. God is the only one you can depend on 100%. So it's on us to take inventory of our lives, to try to find our purpose in life, and then you can live towards it. If you don't know your purpose, you just go through the motions, and then you don't feel fulfilled, you're not satisfied.
Yeah,
However,
I'll put up Message's comment just to back up what you are saying. She had said self-love, one's happiness should not be tied solely to another person.
Exactly.
It should come from within oneself. Do not put your trust in princes, in human beings who cannot save. Message, that's one of my favorite verses, Psalm 146. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Today we were supposed to continue on friendships, but time did not allow us. So next week we will talk about friendships and then see how the conversation goes. Auntie, if you have any other announcements.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us tonight. Next Saturday, we'll be having a book readers live with Miss Amma Manson. So join us. And also during the week, I do a live with Miss Amajo. So I don't know if it will come on this week or not, but we'll keep you posted. And I did a live last Friday, Pearly Nuggets, how determined are you? It's very interesting. So if you haven't watched it or you missed it, please go on the page and have a look see. Yes. And so, yeah, we thank you for coming. And
Yes.
next week we'll be here to talk about friendships, like honoring yourself. Do friendships help you in that direction or does it not? And if it doesn't, what are you going to do about it? You know, for you to grow into a healthy human being, you need to put boundaries in your life. You can't just
Right.
allow anything and everything into your space. So sometimes there's people that you need to, cut out. You have to do what you have to do to maintain your own health and well-being. And if something is not helping you grow, well, you have to be brave enough to deal with it. And most of us, from where we come from, a lot of women, because we don't know how to, thank you, because we don't know ourselves, we don't love ourselves or care for ourselves, we allow anything. And you may be in situations that you shouldn't be in, but you don't even have the presence of mind to say, this is not healthy, let me
Yeah.
get out. It takes special skills to be able to do that and be in a good place. Yeah, some of us, we've reached a stage we don't care anymore, but others are still struggling, so we have to help them.
Yes.
Ladies, any other comments? So thank you all. Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Awomrekua, Pastor P,
Oh, yes.
Amajo, and yeah. So join us next Saturday, November 8th,
Thank
9:30
you.
9:30 a.m.
a.m.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's Mountain Standard Time, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Edmonton
So
time.
Easterners is 11:30.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you. It's been a
Okay,
sight.
thanks all the
Bye.
viewers.
Bye. Thank
Nana
you
Kofi
all.
Thanks all the
Ventures, thank
viewers.
you. I think this is the first time I've seen you on my platform, and I
Yes.
appreciate you coming. So please come next time and give us your good comments. And thank
You
you all,
will
Miss
be here.
Sage, Missy,
See. Yeah.
Eunice.
Have a good night, everyone. God bless
Yes,
you
thank
You
all.
you.
too.
God bless you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.